Make your God transparent too. The transcendent, and it doesn't matter what his name is. If weak in prayer, we are weak everywhere. So take seriously the story that God has given you to live. It's time to read your own life, because your story is the one that could set us all ablaze. Sometimes when we get overwhelmed, we forget how big God is. There is nothing that wastes the body like worry, and one who has any faith in God should be ashamed to worry about anything whatsoever. Few people rise in the morning as hungry for God as they are for cornflakes or toast and eggs. What we are is God's gift to us. What we become is our gift to God. The great thing to remember is that though our feelings come and go, God's love for us does not. The most dangerous trap is just living and forgetting that God exists. Spirituality is natural goodness. God is not a person, God is a presence personified in us. Spirituality is not a thing, it is the atmosphere of God's presence. Goodness, truth, and beauty. God's plans for your life far exceed the circumstances of your day. God loves each of us as if there were only one of us. When we sin and mess up our lives, we find that God doesn't go off and leave us. He enters into our trouble and saves us. Man is born broken. He lives by mending. The grace of God is glue. The power of God will take you out of your own plans and put you into the plan of God. Sooner or later, man has always had to decide whether he worships his own power or the power of God. When we sin and mess up our lives, we find that God doesn't go off and leave us. He enters into our trouble and saves us. God is a circle whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. The purpose of God and the power of God is available for every man. In meditation, the power of God begins to reflect in the clear waters of your consciousness. God speaks in the silence of the heart. Listening is the beginning of prayer. When faith replaces doubt, when selfless service eliminates selfish striving, the power of God brings to pass his purposes. The power of God is available to you today to help you do whatever you need to do, and with a smile on your face. Faith is about trusting God. When you have unanswered questions, type Amen if you believe in Go. And subscribe for our channel to connect your soul with God.